Hello, Celine, and welcome to a new episode of SHS Today. First, we steer right into a new segment of Whips, Wheels, and Automobiles. Next, we write up a new segment called At the Desk. Lastly, we see an inside look into the Lit Mag. All this more on April 24th's edition of SHS Today.
What's happening, Hornets? SHS Today is back with its latest stories and events. I'm Jackson Stahl.
And I'm Katelyn Gray. From Student Writing the Summer Plans, we have a lot in store for you this show, so let's dive in.
Directed by Sarah Gava, Saline High School's Drama Club is performing their student-written show, Killjoy, on May 3rd and 4th at Liberty School. If you're into murder mystery, comedy, and a little bit of romance, then this show's just for you. Tickets will be available online on the Drama Club's Instagram at Saline HS Drama Club, so don't miss it.
Speaking of student writing, have you ever read the Literacy magazine?
Actually, I have. Famous for its home of distinguished writing, the Lit Mag has opened student submissions in search of creative nonfiction, poetry, or essays. Rory Zeller drafts a story on student experience with the Lit Mag.
Okay. Life means more than what we're told, yet don't realize until we're old. We always wonder the why behind everything, but never expect a happy ending. The answers may flee, but persistence we derive. Yes, we are all meant to thrive.
April is National Poetry Month, and a few days ago, Celine finished collecting submissions for the Literacy magazine, a collection of student-created art and literature.
So the Lit Mag was created because we really want to highlight all of the writing that students do. So I think part of what the Lit Mag does is it allows students to see writing outside of the classroom, that it can actually be something that is meaningful to you and can have a lasting impact.
By acknowledging student works, Celine has built a flourishing community of writers.
Writing can be pretty vulnerable. It's something that you might feel really nervous about sharing.
They don't want people to judge them. They don't want people to have comments or thoughts about what they're writing. But really, we all go through the same classes. We all go through the same assignments in this high school. We all have past experiences and opinions that we can share with each other and communicate so we can help each other out. And I think that's a really awesome thing.
It is exciting to see what these future artists will create.
We have graduates who write back and say, hey, you guys really did a great job of teaching me all of the stuff that I need to be successful, and here's what I'm doing now. So we love seeing all of that.
We are thankful to Mrs. Denson and Mrs. Clark for giving students the chance to leave their mark on Saline High School. Consider participating in the Lit Mag yourself if you want your art to be shared. I'm Rory Zeller, reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio.
Students can submit writing until May 31st. If you're interested in sharing your work, submission forms can be found on the Lit Mag website by scanning the QR code.
With the end of the school year approaching, it's time for upperclassmen to prepare for prom season. With the Great Gatsby as the theme, the event will be a roaring night held at Robin Hills on May 18th from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. But the venue will be open an hour early for Hornets who would like a reduced sensory experience. Be sure to look out for tickets that will go on sale May 1st for the night of a lifetime.
Thinking about prom, I've seen many cool lifts driven by students for the event. I wonder where they came from.
I agree. There are many unique cars owned by Saline students with creative builds and backgrounds. Chloe Swantek drives us into the season premiere of Whips, Wheels, and Automobiles.
At Saline High School, vehicles of all sorts mean freedom. Whether you like cars or not, let's shift gears into students making their dreams a reality. It is my pleasure, Hornets, to welcome you to a new edition of Whips, Wheels, and Automobiles. This is Abby Zenick's 1999 Cadillac Eldorado. It is equipped with a 4.6-liter V8 at 300 horsepower. While this Cadillac doesn't necessarily fit the classic ideal of sports car, this old luxury car certainly has a story to tell.
My great-grandparents that gave me this car are on my dad's side, and I never really got to know them because they lived in Las Vegas for so long, so it gave me a way to get closer to them or like feel connected to their story. My favorite part is that it's like low to the ground, so when that nice breeze comes through the car, it feels great, and having your music up and with that breeze, it is so nice, and you feel so cool driving it. Like, it's special because I feel like I'm back in the day, you know, driving a fancy car to party somewhere. So it's always fun to drive.
With less than 50,000 miles, this car ventured all the way from Las Vegas to be Abby's daily driver.
It's my first car, so having something that I love and know that was very loved. It's very special that I get to drive something that's been in Las Vegas and cross the country just to get back to a new home. Just knowing that it comes from a family member who wanted to keep passing it down as long as they could when they couldn't drive it anymore means a lot to me.
Something that we can all take away from this is that an interesting car isn't just about power, it's about the heart in the driver's seat. I'm Chloe Swantek. Now let's get back to the studio.
Katelyn, I've got a funny joke for you. I heard that if a car's chasing you, you'll get tired. But if you chase cars, you'll get exhausted.
If you'd like to show off your sweet ride, check your email for a Google form from SHS Today to have a chance to show off your whip for future shows.
If you're a junior or sophomore looking for future education opportunities, Saline High School is hosting their annual College and Career Fair for Saline and Ann Arbor students in the gymnasium today, April 24th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Scan the QR code on the screen to register, which is required for entry.
Do you have any summer plans?
I'm planning to go climbing and hang out with my friends. But I've always wondered, what do teachers do during the summer? Do they just disappear?
I don't know. Harold Crowner uncovers this mystery in the first ever segment of At the Desk.
Summer may seem far off right now, but seniors only have 5 weeks of school left, and everyone else just 2 weeks after that. I've always wondered, where do teachers go in the summer? Mr. Foster, Mr. Foster, Mr. Foster! If you live at the school, what happens to you in the summer?
Well, I don't actually live here. We go home.
Really?
Really, Harold, really.
Okay. Well, I'm still not sure I believe that they go home every day. Let's hear about what their plans are for the summer.
My son's 2.5, and so usually he'll wake us up, so we'll go upstairs and get him out of bed, and then eat breakfast, and then I typically get to the club around 9 o'clock, and I'm on court probably till about 6 p.m. Teaching tennis is a little bit different than being here. All the kids want to be there and are really motivated and want to run around and stuff like that, and it's just the energy's different. It's not like it's better over there. The energy's a little bit different.
Just really relax. Try and rejuvenate, get ready for the next school year. Takes a lot of energy to, just like students, it takes a lot of energy to get through school year, so it's nice to have some time off just to kind of recuperate and rejuvenate and get excited to begin the next school year.
Now that we've heard the teachers' cover stories for what they say they're doing, let's hear from some students on their theories about what teachers do in the summer. What do you think happens to teachers in the summer?
I don't know. I feel like they disappear into Target and then come back later on in September.
I think they all go on vacation to Paris and just forget about everything and don't answer emails.
They sleep a lot.
They die. They go home.
Probably just go to their secret mansions and stuff.
Oh, well, it's quite simple. So our last day here for staff, after we set records and clear our rooms out, we all progress to the secret tunnel system under the school, enter our cryopods, freeze up, and then unthaw back in August to do it all over again.
While some of those theories sound pretty plausible, we will never truly know what teachers do in the summer. I'm Harold Crowner reporting for SHS Today. Back to you in the studio, which is where Mr. Bush stays in the summer.
Wait, Mr. Bush sleeps here in the studio?
It's probably just a student rumor. Either way, we appreciate the amount of effort teachers put into educating students throughout the school year and hope they have a restful upcoming break.
Well, that wraps up this week's of events. We hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Jackson Stahl.
And I'm Katelyn Gray. Be sure to follow @Saline on Instagram and YouTube for show updates and behind-the-scenes content.
Tune in next week for highlights on student connecting, a look into peer-to-peer club, and a teacher feature on Mr. Gumnick.
Have a great week, Hornets! Bye.